Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Knight of Arrows and the Hawk. And when I look at this card, the first thing that I catch is the Hawk's got his head turned, and he's looking right at you, okay? And, you know, when I look at this and I see those eyes looking at me, and it's kind of like telling me, are you ready? Are you ready to move? Because we need to move quick. Hawks are swift, and especially when they're looking for prey, they've got great eyesight. So, you know, they can pick up, you know, the subtle movement of a mouse or a rabbit or, you know, snake, whatever they eat, you know, really quick. So those eyes just kind of lock onto me, and as you know, just kind of asking, are you ready to move? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Let's go. You know, because it's going to be swift, it's going to be quick. So, like I talk about the court cards, you know, I like to explain them a little bit. This hawk is symbolic of vision and power. And, you know, I talked about its great eyesight, but, you know, as a knight, you know, you know, knights are, you know, fighters, tacticians. Let me continue. Arrows are kind of represent error, logic, reasoning, intellect. And then, you know, as I talked about, the hawk is a quick, great, and graceful, is able to fly at great heights. So, you know, with all that being said, you know, the vision that hawk has, the vision that knight has is, you know, if he's out there in the battle, he's able to see, you know, what's going on ahead of him, almost like a scout. You know, he's kind of out there scouting things out, and, you know, he can see where, you know, the battle's moving good and the, you know, battle's not moving good. Okay. But he's also, you know, in the tactician role, he's also able to figure out, you know, to look through things, to look through the lies in the deceit, and, you know, kind of cut to the chase a little bit. All right. Maybe he asks some poignant questions to, you know, whoever, you know, about things. But, you know, he's very quick. He's very clever. Okay. And, you know, he uses that intellect, the knight does, to try to figure things out, to get that information back to the king. So, the reading points around this card is with that great vision that the hawk has, it can help you see through your doubts and uncertainties. So, somebody, or let's look at it this way. If you are looking at this card for today and you're saying to yourself, how does this represent me in my life today? One of the things you can look at is saying, okay, where are my doubts and where are my fears? Where are my uncertainties? Okay, and if you focus and meditate on that card, the hawk's going to come in and show you where that vision helps to get over those uncertainties, to get over those doubts, okay, and, you know, give you the opportunity of moving forward, okay, and not be, you know, stuck in that fear mode of saying, you know, I can't do this or I can't do that. No, the hawk is going to give you, you know, different avenues to find out on how to, you know, solve a problem, okay, you know, whatever it is that's, you know, the matter at hand. And, you know, it's going to look at different opportunities of solving things, okay? At the same time, it's going to be swift, okay? Subtle, and it's going to, you know, it's going to kind of make sense, almost like common sense. It's like, you know, sometimes we get into that analysis paralysis where we, excuse me, where we just overthink things. And instead of just taking a step back and, you know, what's the simplest solution to this? What's the quick remedy to take care of this? Excuse me. You know, we kind of get lost in that. You know, we get lost in an analysis paralysis, and by the time we end up taking a look at it, you know, we kind of blown things out of proportion when really all we just needed to do was just do the simple, you know, common sense type of thing. Now I'm trying to think of an example where that would be good. I know for myself, you know, if I have a doubt or uncertainty around something, I usually like to ask a lot of questions. In my industry, there's I've got a couple mentors that I can ask questions on. There's also people that I can ask questions on at a facility. And, a lot of times I ask for understanding because I don't know. They're the experts in the field. So I will ask them about, hey, help me understand, does it make sense, to possibly try this, or, do we want to, go down this road? And ask those questions to, get some open thinking going on, okay? And a lot of times, through discussion, you can come up with a fairly quick solution on how to get to, resolve the issue or to resolve the problem. Okay, so, with the court cards, that's an example that, that I can think of right off the top of my head. But with the court cards, I also like to talk about, the different parts of that reading points that come out. As a person, if this is not you, okay, what you're going to be looking for is a person who is a champion, who defends their beliefs, and, for those who defends their beliefs pretty much for himself and others. So, this could be somebody that is very adamant, okay, about how to take care of something. And they're not going to be to the point where they're going to be forceful and say, no, you need to take care of it this way. They're going to help you understand, their thinking around what's going on. Okay? Pardon me. And it's going to be somebody who's able to express themselves directly from the heart on the belief system of what's going on. Okay? And, this is how I believe it should be done. This is how I believe it should happen. They're going to have all the questions answered. All right. And people are going to be looking at that going, you know what? He's pretty passionate about this. What he's saying makes sense, and, let's go ahead and tackle that project that way. All right. He's also going to be an advocate for those who have no voice. This is kind of the person that, he'll talk during a meeting. And what it is, he's bringing up what everybody's thinking in the room. That white elephant that's in there, he's not afraid to speak his voice because other people are thinking it. And, he's got really nothing to lose. So, he speaks up for others when others don't have that opportunity. Or they do have that opportunity or stuck in fear. So, this person that you may be looking for throughout the day is going to be very energetic and very spontaneous. Okay, and in their conversations, they're going to make you believe that this is the way to go. Okay, and they're going to be speaking up for others as it goes along. Now, if this is an aspect, it's going to be somebody who's very vigilant, impulsive, kind of has like that heroic activity. So, they're able to get in there and just take care of the issue and then get back out, and they're going to be like, yeah, I solved this, took care of it. You guys were sitting around. I just went ahead and took care of business. Got it taken care of. Okay. But he'll do it very subtly. Okay. It's not like he's boosting his ego or anything like that. It's just like, went in there, took care of business, got it taken care of. I'm done. All right. We're back running. Okay, we're back moving forward on the project. Or I had that conversation with somebody, I went in there and told them how we thought, how we felt, and, this is how we're moving forward on the project. All right, if this is an event, this is going to be somebody that's going to be support different causes. Okay, and that could be within the community, within the workplace, within a relationship. They're there to, support what's going on, okay? Supporting the kids in their sports programs, supporting the wife and, whatever it is that she's working on, okay? Or vice versa, the wife supporting the husband and whatever he's working on. All right, again, at an event, it's something that's going to be very quick, okay? It's going to be, those decisions are going to be very quick. There's no hemming and hawing. It's like, hey, we're going to dinner because you guys did really good at a swim meet tonight. Okay, and you know, that's a reward for, you know, for doing whatever you had to do. And they also like, the Knight of Arrows also likes to hang around the same type of people. Okay, that spontaneous, that vigilant, that impulsive, heroic people, because when you're hanging around like-minded people, you're energized. You know, you've got the flow of energy around everybody, flowing through them, flowing through you. Okay, and there's a lot of, you know what, you can do this. There's a lot of support in that network as well. Okay, so the questions that come up with the Knight of Arrows, the Hawk, is what do you need to stand up for? As you're looking at this card today, and you know, as your day's progressing, what do you need to stand up for? What do you need to stand up for, you know, in your relationship? What do you need to stand up for in your works relationship? You know, or you know, with, you know, within your own home. Okay, what do you need to stand up for, you know, when you're talking to others? You know, what causes do you believe in? Okay, that you want to stand up for. All right, and you know, is it something that you want to voice about, or is there a leader that you can talk to that can carry your message on? Okay, so that's one of the questions that I ask you. The other one is, have you checked your information? Make sure you double check that information that's being given to you to make sure it's true. Because the last thing you want to do is get wrong information and pass that out, because what's that going to do? That's going to shed a bad light onto you. Okay, so make sure that you double check the information that you have. Okay, and then, you know, stand up for that cause. Stand up for that you know, that belief that you have. Well, you know, whether it's for your family, whether it's for your children, whether it's, you know, within that relationship, you know, whatever it is, standing up for who you are in your belief system. All right. And then, you know, if you want to champion that cause even further, make sure that information is correct going forward. So that's the card of the day from the Wildwood Tarot deck, the Knight of Arrows, the Hawk. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below for me. Hit that like button and continue sharing it with others. And subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate your viewership. And, you know, if there's anything more that I can talk to you about with the Spirit's Path, you know, leave them in the comments, because I'll be glad to answer those comments for you. So this is Dee for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.